Today we got literally the best thing I think I've ever seen ever, right? This tool is overpowered, and this is going to be the best way you can AFK PC, mobile, whatever device you're on. You're going to be able to AFK with this, and I guess you can get right into the description. First though, I would like to note this is a really overpowered tool, and I'll have the resources in the description. You can add to my website. And so pretty much of this tool we're going to be using. So if you're AFKing on your device, right, and you obviously can't constantly leave your device, a bad connection, you disconnect, or you're on a phone, right? You can't AFK on a phone, or you're on an Xbox, right? Or you're playing off your Samsung fridge, right? This is going to solve all those issues for you, because using this tool I'll be showing you in today's video, you're going to be able to completely AFK without using your own power, Wi-Fi, internet, or anything, just by connecting to this service, running it. And if you do use my link in the description for signing up for this, which will be on my website, you can get into this for obviously, a trial, and I'll show you how this works in a second. But do note, we are obviously, as always, we're giving away 10 exotic seed packs. If you do want to check that out, that'll be later in the video, but make sure you do stay till then, because it's free stuff, and we are close to 150k subs, so do make sure. And let's just get right obviously into it. So starting off, what we're going to be looking at is this system is going to be called UG Phone, right? So on my website, it probably won't look like this, but UG Phone, here's information about UG Phone, what you can expect. So it is developed by OG Cloud Limited in Hong Kong. UG Phone is designed to revolutionize mobile gaming through a cloud technology. Our platform eliminates the need for expensive devices while providing seamless access to your favorite games and apps. Obviously, this is more a streamlined software towards Roblox, and so what you can expect, obviously, I would recommend why I personally use this. Like, I think this is cool, especially when I don't want to run a computer all the time. I can use this tool to run my account in the background, all this stuff, and it'll keep running for you, which is really nice. But this definitely is a very helpful method. I would say you can make a lot of money with this, because by being able to non-stop AFK, you can essentially grind all the mutations you'll need, and I'll show you how to use this tool in specifics to grind money and start selling for literally billions every single time you clear out your garden, and literally hundreds of billions if so. Now with that, what we're going to be first looking at is obviously over on the website, you're going to go in and click on sign up. Now this will send you through my link, so obviously here, and then you'll just go through the basic sign up process. Now once you are signed up, you might be on a page like this, right? So you're going to click play now. I'm going to full. So you probably won't have this page, because this is the page when you already have a device, right? But what you should probably see is, oh, look at this. You can get free 10 hours. That's nice. You'll get like the currency system, you'll get a bunch of these for free. I think it's like 400, almost 500. These are what you're going to use to pay for the device service. So as you see, this is another thing I have mentioned in the past, is you can use this service to get the playtime luck reward, which is overpowered. So the reason why, so playtime luck reward exists, I had a video covering this, and pretty much sum it up, right, is playtime luck is designed for games or people where the events and all this stuff that they spam is at an inconvenient hour for them. So they have this playtime luck reward specifically for those servers, which is nice and smart, but it's also accessible without actually living there. So what you can do is you can select, so this is outside of America, you can do America, Germany, Japan, and Hong Kong services. Additionally though, you can also set up different softwares or like rates to how high the quality is. So you can have a UVIP, GVIP, KVIP, MVIP, and then SVIP. These obviously are paid the higher you get, so we can use the UVIP one for free, and then I'll show you how to do the setup later if you want to use the other ones for free. Additionally, there's like this Android higher variant. I think this just comes around with the system itself and its specs, but these things can literally get up to having 16 gigs of RAM, CPU cores, 200 gigabytes of storage, and a 10 Android, whatever that, I'm assuming that's some sort of processor. I don't use Android. I'm an iPhone. And what we're going to do is, once you have, so using the free variant, right, you should be able to buy this. I can't, because I'm not a new user. Click buy, right? You can use your gems or whatever to pay for it. And then we're going to go over to your device. Once you have obviously gotten it, it's probably gonna have to do some sort of setup. What we're going to do is click on Cloud Phone. Now it'll emulate the phone and connect to it. So if you didn't already guess, you can obviously turn up your graphics. So like this is you don't know what an emulator is. There are emulators like this. This is called LD Player. So I can create an emulator, and it's going to make a device inside my device, which is an emulating a device. Now this is a cloud emulator, which it hosts the emulation on a cloud, meaning you don't need your own device to run the emulation, but the emulation is still running. So once you have set up this account, you just come up here and click X, right? Click X, leave the game, or not the game, but close your computer, shut it off, right? You don't have to leave it running. This is going to essentially leave forever. Now you can do, once you are in the main page, you're going to come over to Game Center. Now in Game Center, this is obviously where you'll download Roblox. It should be, I think, like the very first thing once it loads right here. If not, you can just search and download it. Now once it downloads, so it downloads and then installs, right? So once you you do download it, then after that, hold on, I'll just have to let it load. But once this is done downloading, also another thing to note is screen quality. This resolution does impact device performance. I'll go over how to run into lag or low quality issues later in the video, but first let's install Roblox. Okay, so Roblox is officially open, so I can close out Game Center, and now it should be right here. So we're going to go to the Tool Center. This is where we're going to download the macro we're going to use, or the software to actually AFK this. So I'm going to search Auto Clicker. As always, duh, if I remember correctly. I think it's this one, the blue one. So it's going to be this blue auto clicker right here. These systems don't take a lot of device performance. So whenever you're actually in Roblox, you shouldn't have to use too much stuff. Now we're going to close this out and then open up this one. So this one, you're going to have to accept a bunch of like terms because, you know, it's controlling your device and clicking. So you have to read to its term, which pretty much is like without the device. Without doing this, you can't do it. So you'll click allow access, grant, you'll set up now, wrong button. So you'll click set up now, you'll open into your settings and then use this service. And then as you see, then you should get this pop-up right here. Now I'll show you how to run this in a second, but first we're going to go into Roblox and sign into our account. So I do believe this has an auto rotation. So like it'll go from portrait to landscape. So you can sign into your account. I'm going to use alt account that I have. Okay, so as I'm into the account, that took way too long. You're going to scroll down. Do note this is the one thing you can't use like your scroll wheel, right? It just scrolls down the actual tab. You have to click. Once again, I do honestly like clicking and literally using this. I feel like this is easier to phone because it's actually like a phone in a phone rather a phone on a computer. So scroll down, we're going to go, I'm just going to join my private server since I'm already in there. And inside, obviously, I don't think I've played on this account before, so don't expect it to have any progress. So if I my own private, amazing. Now do note, right, this tool is really overpowered. It should have limitations like most things do. So I'll show you how to fix lag and all that in a second. And okay, so once we load in, right, what we're going to go over to do is set up the macro, right? So I think I do have to do the like in general starting up setup. Okay, so as you see, the quality, dog water, and crank up, turn off automatic, graphic, gear, quality. Most likely it won't get any higher than this, but there's literally seeds. All right, so we're gonna buy some seeds. So obviously I don't care about visual quality because I'm more concerned about the stats I'm gonna get out of this. So now this, also it is not even Intel. These downs. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing, setting up the macro for the auto buying. So what we're gonna do is walk over to the shop or whatever you're wanting to do. You can do this for quite literally anything. So I'm going to come right here and I'm going to be, now before she whacks my head off with that stupid animation. Okay, so this is what we're gonna start off with. I'm gonna click this button. This is going to start recording. So I already know how to do this. So I'm going to start recording, never show. So now I'm going to click here, 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 just make sure I buy it. Then I'm gonna click here, here, and now I wanna buy eggs. So I'll click this a few times. And then you gotta click up on the top part to go back up. And then you're back onto this one and then click off to remember that's how we ended it and then record it. Now you can name this whatever you want, saved on your thing. Buying from the honey, or I'll call it like egg/save. Now this config cycles, I would set it to infinite loop, obviously, so it keeps running infinitely. And then ready to replay the configuration at a stop. Okay. Now, if you do want to load your own configurations, you can go into your settings and it'll just be right there. And then if I want to, once again, play this, replay, as you see, clicks, it's going to pretty much run through this. I'm not touching my computer right now. I could open up Clash of Clans, right? I'm playing Clash of Clans while this is all happening. And I'm going to ascend more Alex 30. Okay, anyways, you get the point, right? As you see, it's going to efficiently go through all of this. Now, this will be applicable to any individual thing you want to AFK via buying stuff from the shop if it's specific stuff. This once again does apply here. You just once again have to remember if you want to click, right, this can't emulate drags and motions. You need to click like all the way down here and then you have to click on the image to scroll it up. So then I could be like, okay, to start off the recording, I'm going to click the beanstalk and I'm going to buy the beanstalk a few times. I'm going to buy some cacaos. I'm going to buy some peppers, right? And then you're going to go up and then you're going to go back down and then make sure it ends how you started it. So I started it by clicking onto the beanstalk to buy. So if I'm have it like this, I'm going to click on beanstalk and have that go away. And then I'm going to re-click on beanstalk and that's the whole thing. Don't do that. But pretty much with that being said, that is going to pretty much wrap it up for the video. Now, if you are wanting to win the giveaway I was talking about earlier, let me open up real Roblox. What we're going to be doing, obviously, as you see my account right there, you know, it's totally working. I'm probably going to even do this on my main. What we're going to be looking at is this giveaway. I'm giving away 10 exotic flower seed packs, not 10 like of the seed packs. I'm giving away 10 packs. Should have said that correctly. To the lucky winner. That's all you got to do is subscribe and comment your username down below. Be giving away to just one winner, and I will check if you are subscribed, so make sure to check that out. And it's free stuff. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Once again, thank you for UG Phone for being a software that exists. This is really helpful. Once again, this is like a preference software. This website will be linked in the description if you want to check this out. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you.